Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be teaching you guys how I achieve this sleeve that you are looking at on your screen right now. So that's what I'll be teaching you guys on this video. So if this is a video that you are interested in, sit back and enjoy the video. So the first thing I did was to bring my pattern paper, my basic sleeve pattern paper. So this is it. Make sure you have your basic sleeve down before. So from we're gonna start from here. So I brought in my pattern paper, a fresh pattern paper. So from that very edge, I'll come down by 3.5 inches. I'll come down by 3.5 inches. You can come down as much as 7 inches depending on how high you want the sleeve, how puffy you want your sleeve to be. But I use 3.5 inches for this particular one. Then after that, from that very edge, I will come in again by 4 inches. I will go down and still come in by 4 inches in order to get a straight line. I'm just trying to get a straight line right there. So after that, I will use my pattern paper, my straight ruler, and connect it. Then after doing that, guys, I will set it aside, then bring my basic sleeve pattern paper. I will go up from that very side. I will go in by 2.5 inches in order for us to achieve the shape of the sleeve we want. So I will curve it out as I'm doing in the video right now. I will just curve it out, give it any shape that you want. Any shape that you want the down part of your sleeve to be, you give it the shape. Then after that, I'll bring that pattern paper and put it, as I'm putting this one right there in the video, starting from that 4 inches I came in with, I will put my pattern paper, my basic sleeve there, then use sew tape to hold it down. Then after that, from that upper part, I will now give that upper part the pointy, like the puffy part of the sleeve. I will just use my marker and give it the shape that I want. Then cut it out all around. Then notch the center of the sleeve, so my center of my shoulder. Then after that, I'll bring my fabric, then place the pattern paper on my fabric, then cut it, leaving 1/2 inch sewing allowance all through. I will cut it. As you know, we need 4 of that pattern paper. So this is the first layer, because the sleeve is gonna be in 2 layers. So let me cut the second layer. The yellow one is the first layer. So for the second layer, it will be longer than the first one. So I'll come down by 3 inches from my sleeve, from my basic sleeve. I will come down by 3 inches and then connect it all through. Mind you, there is no any shape you want that down part to be. You can give it that shape while curving it out. Then after that, I'll add my 1/2 inch sewing allowance on the upper part. And then after doing that, guys, I will cut all through. So this is my second layer. I will notch the center. This is my second layer. So with this, I will cut the lining as well. Then after cutting everything, I will bring my what is it called again? I'll bring my collar gum. My collar gum is gonna be infused on my lining. So that's what I'm trying to do right there. I infuse my collar gum on my lining all through. Then after doing that, the very upper part where I'll be doing my pleating, in order for me to be able to do the pleating very well, so that it's not gonna be too thick, you know, collar gum is always very thick. So I will remove 1/2 inch from my collar gum, not from my lining. 1/2 inch from my collar gum. I will remove 1/2 inch all through, so that I'll be able to do my pleating very well without any obstruction. So after that, I'll use my iron and infuse it well. So this is it. This is the four this thing. So I use this hairstay for my main fabric, for the yellow fabric, because it's a velvet fabric. So I'll use my collar gum on the lining, then use hairstay interfacing on the main fabrics. Collar gum, I always like using collar gum on my lining. Whenever I'm making use of collar gum, I use it on my lining instead of the main fabric. So this is it. This is everything but the lining. The lining is the white one, while the yellow one is my first layer. The fabric is the Ankara fabric is my second layer. I'm making two sleeves, as you guys know. So this is it. So after doing that, guys, I will place my lining and my main fabric together. Then I will cut out the excesses because I want to make sure that the fabric and the lining are exactly the same. So that's what I'll do here. I'm doing there. So I will cut out the excesses. Still remember to notch your center. Always remember to notch that center. So after that, I will turn it over, flip it over, then make sure that my front part of my lining is facing the front part of my fabric. Then I will sew the down part of it by half inch. So right here, I've done that already. I will notch it all through so that I'll be able to flip it over and iron. It will be easy for me to flip it over. Then after notching it, I will cut out that half inch. I will cut it out so that that part is not gonna be too thick. So after doing that, guys, I will then use my steam iron and press it. Give it a good press so that it will just lay very flat. So this is it. So I'll just give it a good press. Then after that, I'll flip it. I'll still turn over to the front and iron the front part. So after that, I will join the two together and then attach it to my sleeve. So right here on the sleeve, I will measure 3 inches away from the shaping side of the sleeve, as I'm doing in the video right there. I'll measure 3 inches away on both front and the back. That's where my sleeve is gonna start. My sleeve is not gonna start from that shaping part. It's gonna start 3 inches away. Then after that, my pleating is gonna start from the 5 inches away from the center. My sleeve, I will start attaching my sleeve 3 inches away from the shaping side. So after doing that, guys, my pleating started 5 inches away from the center. Sorry guys, I couldn't film. I thought my I don't know what happened. I couldn't capture where I was attaching the sleeve. I'm so sorry about that. So this is the end of the tutorial. Thank you so much guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.